Hi everybody, Anna K. Morris here with a quick coaching video for you. I actually have food all over my hands. I was making some chicken salad. I don't even know why I'm saying all this detail, but I'm a storyteller, as you know, from my coaching videos. I love telling stories, but I get a lot of my inspiration and my ideas for coaching videos and my classes and client work and all the different things, and actually our home designs and everything in my life that works, I get when I'm in action, whether I'm walking the dogs or the kids or playing on the playground or swimming or chopping vegetables, which is what I was just doing. And this hit me, and I have not talked about it, but it rings so true for me that I had to hop in and do a coaching video. So I'm like, lunch can wait. I'll do that later. And here it is. If anyone says that this is the way, this is the way, and you know what I'm talking about when they're they say it's the way, which is probably my resistance to organized religion, that it's only this way, and if it's not this way, then you're damned to hell, or you're wrong, or you're not lovable, or you're not accepted, or whatever. I mean, I'm even I can feel it in my voice in my throat. Is that if anybody says that their way is the way, or if it's very significant, you know what I'm talking about, when people are really significant, my red flag goes up, and yours should too. So I say this because, I turned 44 last weekend, and I'm not drinking for the entire year. It's something that's been in my intuition for 20 years, and I've been negotiating with it, which is hilarious because I know not to negotiate with the universe, but it's the one thing that I really have negotiated. And it's not because I'm an alcoholic. It's not because I have a problem. I just keep getting, my little voice keeps saying, stop drinking. So I finally decided this is the year. 44 is an auspicious number for wealth and abundance. And I was okay, let's go. Let's create a seven-figure coaching business, not drink, bring all the wealth and abundance in for myself and for all of my clients. I have one client in particular who's I want to be a rock star. And I'm you already are. Let's just make sure everybody knows that. So bringing in all of that for the people that I coach. And so I say this because I do not teach a prescriptive thing of this is the way. I only want and encourage and beg of you to find your way. Because the tools that I teach, I was just working on some content for the Reconnect that I want to make sure I don't forget, because sometimes I get into coaching a class and there's so much that is happening, and everybody is needing different things that I want to make sure that I also put all the stuff in, so it's going to be great. And it's also, I'm mindful of it not being too much time, right? Because that's no fun for anybody. I don't ever like somebody to feel behind or that they need to catch up or anything like that. It just feels like garbage. As a perfectionist, the overachiever type A person, I'm so careful of that. So people that are oh, I don't have time for your program, I'm you do. If I have time to coach it, you have time to do it, because I don't put in so much stuff that you can't manage, and it actually gives you more time in your life. But I want to go back to the coaching subject of this feeling of that when people say oh, you have to meditate, oh, you shouldn't drink. When I tell people lately that I'm not drinking, they're oh, good, it's so bad for you. And I'm well, that's really not the point of why I'm not doing it. And also, it's not the only way. There are plenty of people that drinking for them works well. That's what they want to do. That's no problem. It's just, for me, I just know that it's time for me to stop for this year, and we'll see what happens after that. But it's really interesting how we get on this soapbox of oh, you have to do yoga, you have to meditate, you must, there are these things that we get on about that it's this way, it has to be this way. And man, that is constricting. That is not dancing with the universe. It's really about like feeling into what feels good. So I'll give you a quick example. There's a yoga class that I love. Like my friend teaches it. I love it so much. I so want to do it. It's Saturday mornings. And my kids went back to school recently. And for the first time in a while, I miss them, right? Because they're in like a little preschool now. And I'm used to being with them all day long because we've had summer. And as much as I was like, oh, I need to go, I need to do yoga. Yoga is good for me. I know it's good for my head. We were all cuddling in bed. And I just couldn't bear the thought of like leaving. Even though I know that it's good for me, I know that I would feel good. I also know that I can go do yoga in my bathroom. I have a mat right there in like this weirdly shaped bathroom that somebody, I mean, the home designer in me is like, why? This makes no sense. But anyway, it's nice for my yoga mat. Like I can do a 10 or 15 minute practice while the kids are napping so that I get to be with them as much as possible. Because like, as much as I love them being in preschool, like I also really miss them, and that kind of feels good because we've had a lot of each other. So my point is, when you get so like dogmatic about something, like, oh, I have to like, you know, I can remember moments in my life where like, I need to start my day with like warm lemon juice or like celery juice. Like, oh, okay, maybe. But like, I'm celery juice in like January, like, no, that doesn't feel good. Warm lemon water, yeah, that might feel good. Like, it's about slowing down enough to listen to what you need and like how you want to show up for yourself. And all of the things, all of the content, even you watching this video, like, I hope that it's helpful, but really, I'm only here to remind you that you already know what you need. And you don't need to do anything to earn love. Love, like somebody said to me recently, they're like, oh, I just want like unconditional love. I'm like, well, that's actually love. Love is without condition. So we have the universe's love, period. Doesn't matter your skin color, doesn't matter your religion, doesn't matter your sexual orientation, doesn't matter your height, your weight, your income, your 7 divorces, your bankruptcy, your drug addiction, your alcohol, like it fucking doesn't matter. Love is love is love. And anybody that tells you that you have to do it a certain way to have love, it just ain't it, y'all. That's not love. Okay, thank you for listening to this soapbox coaching video. But I just want you to pay attention to where either people are saying that to you and you're buying into it, or you're saying it to yourself. Like me, you know, thinking that I had to go to yoga. And I'm like, I don't actually. My yoga right now, yoga is union. Yoga is all about you and the universe, you and God. So me and the universe were with my kids cuddling in bed this morning, doing the giggles, playing like we always get headbutted. I don't even know. I'm surprised I don't have like a bloody lip because I always somehow like get my lip smashed or my eye busted. But anyway, we play hard in my house. But like that was the right choice for me, right? And so I just want to offer that you soften and listen. Listen to yourself because you do know what you need. Okay, I love you.